Hi everyone. Have you ever been jealous of other people's lives? If you say yes, it means we have felt the same thing. But I found a very interesting book about it and I really want to share it with you. The book's title is The Fir Tree by Hans Christian Andersen. The story is about a little fir tree who stood up in the woods. There were also plenty of other trees. The fir tree had a strategic place because the sun shone on him and he had fresh air. Sometimes children were playing in the woods and sitting near the little fir tree after looking for wild fruits. Then the children was complimenting him. However, the fir tree didn't care about it. The one thing he cared about was that he really wanted to become a grown-up tree. 1 year later, the fir tree grew up a lot, but again and again, he still wanted to get bigger. He was still unhappy became a small tree. Neither the sun, nor the clouds, nor the bird gave him any happiness. 2 winters passed. The fir tree was getting bigger year by year. He was really happy to get older and bigger. He thought getting older was the best thing in the world. Autumn has come. In this season, woodcutters always cut down some of big and beautiful trees in the woods. The wood that has been cut down would be transported using a wagon. After knew that, the fir tree asked the bird where the wood would go. Then the bird told him that it would be sheep's must because he smelled scent of fur in the sheep he saw. The fir tree was jealous of the big tree that became the sheep's must. He wished he was big enough for a sheep. Then the sun said, "Rejoice instead in the life that moves in you." But the fir tree didn't understand that. It was winter and Christmas was coming soon. Younger fir trees were cut down and placed on wagons. They were brought out of the woods. The fir tree asked the bird where the younger trees were going. The bird answered that they would decorate as Christmas trees. The fir tree was jealous again, but the wind always reminded him that he must rejoice the youth. 1 year passed and winter was coming again. This time, the fir tree was eventually cut down. He laid on a wagon. But he felt sad for he was leaving the wood which was his home. The fir tree was taken to a huge house outside the woods. He would be used as a Christmas tree there. Servants in the house was decorating the fir tree like a Christmas tree. They placed a gold star on top and put treats and candles on his branches. On Christmas Eve, children rushed in and grabbed the treats and the candies that had been hanging on the fir tree. They grabbed it so hard that some of its branches cracked. Now it is story time. The children were sitting around an old man who told a story. The story was about a poor man who married a princess. The fir tree was very happy at the time and could not wait for another joy day. The next morning, the servants threw the fir tree into a dark room. He was confused at first. He was alone there. No one came. Then he thought he was placed there because it was still winter, so man cannot plant him. One day, there were mice peeping out. Then they started to talk with the fir tree. The fir tree told them that he came from the woods and told them about his youth. After that, the mice said that the fir tree had beautiful youth. After a long time, the fir tree was dragged out by the servants. It was spring at that time, so he thought that he would come back to the forest. The fir tree was looking around and there were men built a fire. After a while, He realized that the man would soon burn him. He looked around for the flowers, the sun, and the birds for the last time. He regretted for not rejoicing his life back then. From this book, we can learn that we must always be happy in living our life, even if we think we do not like it. Don't let us regret it one day because we didn't have time to enjoy it. So, rejoice the life that moves in you. Thank you.